What are we making today?
Well, we've got mangoes, pineapples, and habaneros. So we're gonna make one of my favorite things, which is a mango habanero pineapple jam. Perfect for summertime. Super easy to make. Here we go. First thing we're gonna do is we are just going to peel and cut all our fruits up into small pieces. Carefully, don't cut yourself. Or a glass. We're just gonna scoop out all that mango flesh. And then we've got a bowl here for our trash. Today I'm wearing my brand new Typhoon shirt. If you guys aren't familiar with the band. One of my favorite bands. They're on tour right now, so go Google them and see if you can catch them live.
Can I please cut it?
After you wash your hands. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pinch it. This is how you hold a knife. You want to pinch it right about where the center of the mount weight is. And then, so move your fingers a little bit forward. There you go. Okay? And then you're going to chop this up. That one's the seed. Yeah, so go ahead and slice all the way through. That's right.
So we're cutting crosswise here? Cross hatching?
We just want to cut it up because the mango is not going to break down as much, but we're going to still use a potato smasher to kind of break it down, but this will just help it when we boil it in the next step. So yeah, this is great. Nice small pieces.
Brava. Should we try a little snack?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want some mango to go with that seasoning?
Ew.
Chili lime.
That's what
What's the ratio here of pineapple to mango to habanero?
Well, today we are going to go with 8 mangoes, 2 pineapples, 4 habaneros. So if we're going to go based on the amount of pineapples, if you got 1 pineapple, that's 4 mangoes and 2 habaneros. Let me just slice that down there.
All right. All right, here comes our helper. Step 2, pineapple cutting.
like this?
Remember how to hold it?
Just roughly chop it because we're going to throw it in the blender, so.
There you go. There you go. Okay, into the Vitamix or the food processor or the blender, whatever you got, right?
That's right. Since we're making the jam, we do want it broken down, so we're not going to pulse it into like a juice, but we are just going to kind of break it up into small pieces. That'll help it cook down faster. So careful of your fingers. We're just going to zest the whole lime.
Zesty.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, nice and gentle.
You're gonna want to scrape it like killing your worst enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just the outer layer, not too deep.
Look who's come to join us.
More bitter. So you want to rotate
Harold.
it around.
Hello.
Yeah.
Nice. Rotate it around.
You're gonna have to watch your fingers because, well, you know what happens.
Indeed. All right. Zest into the Vitamix. Yum. So juice and zest.
Okay, then we are just going to slice this in half and scrape out the seeds. And since we don't want to have big pieces of habanero in here, since we're just going to pulse the rest of the ingredients, we may end up with some chunks, but you don't want to end up with chunks of habanero. So we are going to cut these down and chop them, make them smaller. If you're worried about getting the heat on your fingers, on your face, or in your eyes, you can wear gloves to do this.
Cool.
But I am just going to risk it.
Thin slicing.
We do want to get the habanero cut up as small as possible. If there's some seeds in there, that's okay. If you want it spicier, just leave more seeds in it. It's gonna make it really nice when you serve this with like a cream cheese or any other type of creamy cheese this summer. Do about an equal amount of pineapple to mango. So 1 to 1, which is about 8 small mangoes. So depending on the size of your mangoes, you just kind of eyeball it. 4 habaneros, 1 lime. So that's kind of like the ratio. If you're going off 1 pineapple, 8 mangoes, 8 small mangoes, 4 habaneros. Play around with it. See what ratio works best for you.
Into the blender.
Mm-hmm.
Yum. That looks glorious.
Okay. Depending on what you're using, you can use a food processor, you can use a blender, but we just want to pulse this, so roughly chop. So, so that's almost like a smoothie consistency, but the main thing is we just wanted to break down all those big pieces. Sugar is going to act as a sweetener, but it's also going to help preserve your jam. I don't like it too sweet. The mango and pineapples are already really sweet. We've got about 7 cups of our jam mix here. So I would say normally about 1 cup of sugar to 4 cups of your jam is the ratio that I like to use. Some people might use more. So we're just going to go ahead and dump just shy of 2 cups of sugar now in here. All right.
Give it another spin.
Now we're going to give it one final spin just to get the sugar incorporated.
And now it is time to add some heat.
Yep, we're going to put this in a nice large pot. There we go. We still have some, it's not perfectly smooth, which is what we want. No big chunks. But yeah, we're just gonna put this over medium heat, and then when it starts to boil, we're just gonna turn the heat down to a simmer and let it simmer for anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes.
Cool. So we'll see you in 25 to 30 minutes.
And in that time, we will sterilize some jars for the canning.
Okay, that smells super good. Woo!
Smell the habaneros, yeah.
Sammy, what do you think?
All right,
You smell the heat?
some jars.
Nope, have a cold.
We're gonna put our jam in some glass jars, which we're gonna want to sterilize. And to do that, super easy. Just get a big pot of water. Main things, you want to make sure that you're essentially boiling your glass jars. So get that to boiling, and then using tongs and being safe, we're just gonna put each of these and the lids inside for at least 5 minutes. Let them just sterilize and heat up.
Rule 2, don't mess up.
So we are not going to go through the canning process, but you can definitely can this using boiling water if you have a canning setup. But we're just going to transfer this into the jars. And once they cool down, we're going to try them.
Nice. Delicious. Friends and family will love this. Neighbors.
Pineapple, mango, habanero jam. That's delicious.
Here we go. Do I want you to enjoy it?
Here we go.
We've got our friend Todd here who's gonna try
Oh, here we go.
some of the jam.
I do like spicy.
Not too spicy.
Very mango forward. I think there's spice there. Very good.
Thank you.